Welcome to PGTV News. Here are our top stories. Disney filmed scenes of a movie in Lakeland. Find out which movie and where the filming took place.
A Florida Polytechnic student with high hopes has earned the internship of a lifetime. Find out where the student's plans for the future have him headed.
Hello and welcome to PGTV News. I'm Stephen Barnes.
And I'm Lauren Lingell. Thank you for tuning in. Our report begins in Lakeland, where Disney has filmed parts of a movie. The crew of The One and Only Ivan was in Lakeland to film at the Southgate Shopping Center on South Florida Avenue. Part of the production was also filmed at the Silver Moon Drive-In and a playground at Dixieland Elementary. The film is based on a book by author Katherine Applegate. It is about the friendship between animals living on display in a shopping mall and yearning for more.
Sounds like it'll be a cute flick.
Are you kidding me? That's going to be the date movie of the week.
And you know, the Southgate Shopping Plaza is not the first movie that's ever been shot there.
That's right.
Yeah. Years ago, it was the
Edward
Scissorhands, exactly.
Absolutely.
Well, the Lakeland City Commission has delayed a vote on allowing taller buildings downtown. Over the weekend, commissioners received calls from residents who shared their opinions about the matter. Commissioner Justin Troller proposed the motion to delay the vote. He is quoted as saying, "I would just like to understand where folks who actually live in the community are coming from." Former City Commissioner Edie Yates said, "People are going to move here whether we like it or not. How are you going to plan for that?" She said people moving to Lakeland want to be able to live downtown and enjoy the shopping, restaurants, and nightlife. She said they want buildings with character, including high ceilings and elevators. Commissioner Michael Dunn said he was comfortable with increasing building heights downtown and in commercial areas, but was concerned about small lots next to 1- and 2-story cottages or bungalows in the historic areas. He asked for assurances from the city staff that structures built, particularly on lots of that size, are of historic nature and not some monstrosity.
That sounds like a very heated thing.
Yeah, well, and you know, there's always a balance between progression and preservation, and I think that's kind of, you know, the city of Lakeland is growing but still looking to preserve their history.
The Lakeland Fire Department is establishing a new fee structure for routine fire inspections. These inspections maintain fire and life safety in the city of Lakeland. The new fee structure comes as a result of a newly adopted resolution passed by the City of Lakeland Commission in a unanimous vote on June 4th, 2018. It will result in lower fees for a significant amount of Lakeland area businesses, as it will be based on square footage versus occupancy type. The previous fees were based on occupancy type, so small businesses were paying the same as large ones, regardless of the amount of square footage being inspected. The previous fees began at $75, and the new fee structure lowers the minimum inspection fee from $75 to $50, which will be a cost savings for many of the businesses within the city. The new schedule also takes into account that the city now has many facilities that are over 1 million square feet in size, which take fire inspectors several hours to complete an inspection. Fire inspection fees will continue to be billed on the Lakeland electric bill for the business being inspected.
And school may be out for students, but some teachers are attending the TeacherBot Boot Camp. This program is designed for elementary and middle school teachers who receive hands-on training in robotic building and programming. Polk State has partnered with First Lego League partners for this program. The program serves teachers from 8 counties, but the majority of participants are from Polk County schools. Polk State's Vice President of Special Projects, Naomi Boyer, said, "Robotics education increases student interest in STEM fields, that's science, technology, engineering, and math, and engaging students in fun, active learning that lights a spark to bridge challenging curriculum with real, practical application."
Residents and business owners in downtown Bartow will be part of the city's pilot program to expand the fiber optic network. Bartow commissioners have set aside $2.5 million for the initial expansion. The city plans to equip 1,224 households and businesses in the pilot project with smart utility meters, allowing customers to monitor and manage their electric service through their smartphones. City Manager George Long said the city built the backbone of a fiber optic system more than a decade ago to provide service to city offices, other government buildings, and the school system.
This could be a really big thing for Bartow.
Yeah, it really could.
I mean, we've done stories about the smart watering and things like that previously, but beyond that, just the extension of the infrastructure of fiber optic network is,
I think that's going to put Bartow on the map.
it'll be big for the businesses in the area as well, not just the residences.
Absolutely.
The new commission chambers in Davenport have opened. The capacity at the new facility increases from 36 to 105. Mayor H.B. Rob Robinson said that City Manager Kelly Callahan and his staff have done an excellent job. Not only did we get it under budget, but we got it done. Other new features at the chamber includes a loop system for residents with hearing aids, the ability to live stream audio, and a new audio-visual system. The new facility also contains administrative offices, a larger city seal, a courtyard area outside, and a media room inside. Vice Mayor Bryn Summerlin said ushering out the old and bringing in the new is exciting, and that residents vowed to attend the meetings. Always the struggle for sitting meetings.
Absolutely. It's now time for this week's health tip. Here's Scott Schablum with that information.
Hi, my name's Scott Schablum with the Florida Department of Health, and I wanted to take a few minutes to tell you about how you can stay safe when you're outside this summer. The most common forms of skin cancer come from exposure to ultraviolet rays that come from the sun or artificial sources like tanning beds. The sun's UV rays can damage your skin in as little as 15 minutes. So here are some easy recommendations to help protect yourself and your family. Number 1, stay in the shade. You can reduce your risk of skin cancer by simply seeking shade under an umbrella, tree, or other shelter. Number 2, wear proper clothing. When possible, long-sleeve shirts or long pants or skirts can provide protection from UV rays. Clothes made from tightly woven fabric offer the best protection. Number 3, wear a hat. For the most protection, wear a hat with a brim that goes all the way around that shades your face, ears, and the back of your neck. Number 4, wear sunglasses. Sunglasses protect your eyes from UV rays and reduce the risk of cataracts. They also protect the tender skin under your eyes from sun exposure. And finally, number 5, put on sunscreen. Put on broad spectrum sunscreen with at least an SPF of 15 before you go outside, even on slightly cloudy or cool days. Don't forget to put on a thick layer on all parts of exposed skins and get help for those hard to reach places like your back. By following these simple tips, you can ensure you're doing what you need to keep your family safe while you're outside this summer.
Well, we've got to take a quick break right now, but when we return, we'll tell you all about a Florida Poly student who is interning at Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Did you know parking over tall, dry grass can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back to PGTV News. For students, getting an internship during the summer helps them gain experience. For Florida Poly's Valentishley Pierre, his internship experience is a life changer. Here's Tina Mann with the story.
Florida Polytechnic University is fairly new to most people. It has a reputation of producing graduates who go on to do well in the tech field. We want to introduce you to a future graduate who is not only focused on making a difference at Florida Poly, but he is on a mission to make a difference in the world.
My name is Valentishley Pierre, and I am an up-and-coming senior here at Florida Polytechnic University. My major is in mechanical engineering with a concentration in material science. The reason I came here to Poly is because, being a new school, I saw myself contributing to the student life. As well, because of the small class sizes, I see myself having a relationship not only with my peers, but with my professors.
For most students, getting an internship in their field of study is an accomplishment. For Valentishley Pierre, getting an internship at Johns Hopkins University shows hard work does pay off.
This summer, I will be doing my internship at Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine in the Basic Science Institute. The research will be conducted in the field of biomedical engineering with a focus in tissue engineering. I discovered this internship because I was looking for the #1 place to do an internship, and Johns Hopkins came up, and so I applied. This will be a perfect opportunity for me to gain research experience in a totally new field, apply the knowledge that I have already learned here as a mechanical engineering to the medical field.
For the native Bahamian, he is grateful he made the decision to attend Florida Poly, but his quest for knowledge will continue way after he graduates into the near future.
After obtaining my undergraduate degree at Florida Polytechnic University, I plan to pursue my PhD in biomedical engineering with a focus in cardiovascular tissue engineering. My goal is to push technology to the point where we can 3D print organs that cater specifically to patients, as well as to teach young engineers so that they can discover their passion and push the boundaries of biomedical engineering.
It's a pretty cool story. You know, biotech is really kind of like the future of technology. There's a whole Black Mirror kind of thing going on there.
Especially, I think a lot of that's taken place in the Northeast. I mean, especially that's really booming. It's kind of like the Silicon Valley of the East.
Yeah, like up in Pittsburgh and places like that have really kind of taken on that whole technology identity. But yeah, biotech it's the real deal.
I'm excited to see how that's going to improve life as we know it.
Speaking of improving life, it's now time for the sports update with Coach Neal.
Thanks, guys. Hey, I want to remind everyone to check out the PGTV listings for weekly airings of Sports Central. When you tune in, you'll see a full hour of featured guests, athlete spotlights, and so much more. You can also tune into the radio version of Sports Central on Talk 96.7 every Tuesday morning from 7 to 8 a.m. and every Thursday from 5 to 6 p.m. Now let's get to your Polk County sports news. In the first of a soccer doubleheader this past Saturday, the Florida Lady Tropics picked up their first win of the season. The Lady Tropics defeated Puerto Rico Pride 3-1. They are now 1-1-1 on the season. On the men's side of things, Juan Tejada, the 5'7" midfielder from Eckerd College, scored on a redirect from the middle of the box in the 65th minute to help the Lakeland Tropics get a tie 1-1 against the Villages Soccer Club. Saturday night at Bryant Stadium, the Tropics, who came into the game in first place in the USL PDL Southeast Division, improved to 5-1-2 on the season with 17 points. A huge contest looms Saturday at Bryant Stadium as the football club Miami City comes calling, looking for revenge. On May 19th, the Tropics stunned Miami. In fact, they had never even scored against Miami when they beat them on the 19th. That game will start Saturday at 7:05 p.m. Now let's move to the baseball diamond. The Lakeland Flying Tigers will return to Publix Field at Joker Marchant Stadium on June 26th with a Tuesday through Thursday series against Charlotte. The Tigers just missed winning the first half of the season. They ended just one game back of Daytona in the Florida State League North Division. The Miss Florida Scholarship Pageant will return to the RP Funding Center for the third straight year this coming week. The preliminaries will be June 26th through 28th. The Miss Florida Outstanding Teen prelims will be on June 29th. The Miss Teen will be crowned then starting at 4 p.m. on June 30th, and then the new Miss Florida will be crowned on June 30th with the final starting at the RP Funding Center at 7 p.m. Go to rpfundingcenter.com now to purchase those tickets. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the sports report, Neal, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in.
Remember to tune in again next week for another installment of PGTV News. We'll see you next time.